That's it. I guess dropshipping's dead. It's not even worth trying anymore. So I guess it's time to go find a job again. I really wouldn't want to do this. Traditional dropshipping is dead. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you the quickest, easiest, newest, and best of all, cheapest way to get started dropshipping. Now, it's no secret that starting your own dropshipping store is something that can be very time consuming. Creating your store takes quite a while. And if you're brand new to the game, then that means it's going to take you a long time to set up multiple stores to test out different niches to see what works for you. So let's go ahead and learn about the new way to create our stores, which will pretty much streamline the entire thing and let us create multiple stores to test out different niches. Now for this, we are going to be using AutoDS, and you are going to need to be signed up to the AutoDS platform. But don't worry, because if you're not signed up just yet, then you can get started right now for just $1 for the next 2 weeks. Now to get started with this, the first thing we need to do is, of course, sign up with AutoDS. But then once we're on our dashboard, the next thing we're going to need to do is run over to the add store section. Now for me, I already have a store on here, so I'm just going to click on it. And then I'm going to click on add store down here. And then we're going to choose the build with AI. Now, as an added bonus, when you build your store through AutoDS, you're also including winning products in your selected niche. So you can get started dropshipping right away with those products, and you can start adding a few more as you go. So we're going to go ahead and select the Shopify store option and then click on continue. And we're going to select the middle option on here. So use AI to generate a pre-built Shopify store. Now this is where it gets interesting. You can go ahead and choose a niche for your store. And there's a few to choose from. Now, as I always recommend, when you first get started, choose a niche that you know at least a little bit about. That way it's easier for you to spot trending products, and you know what products are actually useful for the end consumer. A lot of the times people just go with a niche that they think makes a lot of money and they don't know anything about those products. So somebody just assumes a product is useful, and at the end of the day, it doesn't sell absolutely anything. Now, if you want, you can actually go ahead and do that because you are going to be provided again with 10 winning products. But I still suggest that you go ahead with a niche that you know about, so that way future product research can be a lot easier for you. Now for this, I'm going to go ahead and choose the home and garden niche. Lately, I've been really into the house and just updating a lot of things inside and outside of it. So let's go ahead and choose that. And then AI is going to start to build a store for us. Now, once that's done, literally takes just a few seconds, we now have the credentials to our new Shopify store. So now let's run over to Shopify. So click on open Shopify store plans, and let's go ahead and sign in with the credentials we were just given. So I'm going to run to my AutoDS dashboard, take that email and continue with it. I'm going to do the same thing with the password and log in. Now, the next thing that we need to do is go ahead and sign up for Shopify and choose our plan. Now, the good thing about Shopify is that there's always some sort of promotion going on. Currently, it's a $1 for the first month, but this always changes. Sometimes it could be $1 for 3 months, which is actually really good. But again, this is subject to change, and it's really all based on Shopify. Now, in terms of the actual plan that you should choose, I always suggest to choose the basic one, because honestly, that's going to be more than enough for you, especially when you're getting started. So from here, let's just go ahead and sign up. I'm going to use my PayPal account. And then once we're signed up, we have access to our Shopify dashboard. And we can even check out the website that we just created. So under the sales channels, we can go to online store and then look at view your online store. So here we have our home store. Now here it already comes preloaded with 2 different banners, which look really well with the website. And of course, they match the niche. You also have the Explore New Arrivals section here, which will take you to your products, and we can choose whatever collection we want. So let's just go with the best selling. And here's going to be all of the different products that were imported to our store. Now, as you can see, it's actually more than 10. It came with 12 different products. Now, anything that we see on this product page, we can go ahead and edit through the AutoDS dashboard, but a little bit more on that later. So as you can see, the entire thing is already built for us, and we already have an announcement banner with a countdown timer, which I really like. I love countdown timers. It really builds a sense of urgency in your customers to take advantage of whatever deal you have up here. In this case, being free shipping. Keep scrolling down, you have your new arrivals. Click on here and you'll be able to see any of the different products. You have a few generic testimonials. And then if you go down to the bottom, you have your footer, which in my opinion is probably one of the best things, simply because all of these little links that are down here, it takes forever to get them done. All of the different policy pages, these take a long time to make. And if we click into them, let's say our return policy, we can see essentially a generic return policy that we can start to use. Now, of course, it is worth looking over all of these and making any necessary edits as you see fit, or simply to just match your store. You want to make sure that our store policies on our website are aligned with our actual store policies. Besides that though, you also do have these other sections on the top. So customers can actually come into your website and they can easily track their orders. This is something that's very efficient and very helpful for your customers, because Me personally, I'm always tracking my order every single day whenever I order something online. And then if your customers have any questions for you, then they have a simple contact us button over here where they can easily send you an email. Now let's run back over to our Shopify dashboard and let's talk about a couple things that you do actually need to take care of yourself. And one of those is going to be your payment settings. And the second one is going to be your shipping settings. So these are two things that you are going to have to set up, because if you don't, then you're not going to be able to sell. Now to do this, it's really easy. All you do is go ahead and click on the search and then look up payment. And then you can really just click on any one of these here. So let's go ahead with billing payment methods. So once you get to this page, all you really have to do is look for payments over here and activate Shopify payments as well as PayPal. These are going to be the two major carriers that pretty much everybody uses. And if you don't set any of these up, then you're not going to be able to get any sales. You're not going to be able to charge people. And the other one is going to be your shipping. So for this, the same thing, just go ahead and click on shipping and go to the Shopify shipping tab. And then you can go ahead and set up all of your shipping through here. Now, if you want a detailed walkthrough, that's going to walk you through all of these different settings, step by step, teaching you how you can get everything done, then just check out this video right here. In it, Laurent explains to you absolutely everything that you need to know from A to Z. It's a full course that teaches you how to start dropshipping on Shopify. So if that's something that you need, I highly suggest that you check that out. It's very informative. So as you just saw, we pretty much streamlined the entire Shopify store creation process from A to Z and made it faster than you can brew a few cups of coffee. Now, to make things even quicker, product research is also one of those things that typically takes a long time, because honestly, you do want to make sure that you're selling the right products, so you need to do some research. But to streamline this and to make it a bit quicker for you, you can also check out the handpicked product section over at AutoDS. And this is what you're going to get through here. So let's run over to the marketplace and then click on the handpicked products. Now on here, you're going to have all of these different products in quite a variety of different niches. So we did choose the home and garden niche. So let's go ahead and choose home and garden. And now we have all of these different products in the home and garden niche that are proven to be trending. And this is the best part about the handpicked products section. All of the products on here are actually picked by people, by expert dropshippers that know what they're looking for. Now, if we just check out any one of these, like let's say this automatic can opener, which is actually really cool. I know somebody that can definitely benefit from this, which would be my wife and myself. Simply because my wife doesn't always have to call me from the other room to go open up the pasta sauce or anything. She can go ahead and do it herself now with this little machine. Now, once we click into the actual product and go into the product page, then we're going to see a lot of information that's very, very helpful to us in deciding whether or not this is worth dropshipping. So the first thing we're going to see is, of course, how much the product is going to cost us. So in this case, it's going to be $2.51 with $2 for shipping. So it's not bad. It's just under $5. And then if we look over here, we can also see a potential profit. So we're going to be able to see how much money we can make from this. Now, besides that, we see the average for what it's being sold for. So in this case, it's about $24.97. Again, giving us the potential profit in this case of about $22. And besides that, we also have an engagement and a saturation score, where this is going to tell you how popular this product is on social media and how many people are selling it. The engagement score is going to be for social media, so it's going to tell you how many people are interacting with the ads, how many people are commenting and sharing, versus the saturation score, which is going to tell you how many people are selling this product and how saturated the market is with this. Now, don't let high numbers scare you, because at the end of the day, it's all really dependent on how you market your products. But of course, if something is full market, let's say, then it might take a little bit of extra effort on your part to market it. But just so you know, if it is a product that you believe in, if it's a product that does have, let's say, a wow factor, so it makes somebody actually say, whoa, I need to purchase this, or if it adds value to somebody's life, like this one, then it's something that's going to be a lot easier for you to sell, especially if you actually double down on your marketing and start making things like videos or even blog articles talking about this product. Now, speaking about content, if you don't know how to create content, or if you don't know how to structure your videos to market this product, then you could just check out the social ads section on here. Here you have a few different ads, both on TikTok and on Facebook, if it's available on Facebook, or if it's available on TikTok, whichever platform is running ads for this product. You have a few different videos on here that can help inspire you to create your own content, or you can even actually download these and edit them yourself. I always suggest downloading them and doing a few edits, adding a few filters, maybe a voiceover, or even a few clips in the middle to just make it different than the original post. Now, if you decide that this is the product that you want to dropship, if this is the one that you want to import into your store and you know is going to be a bestseller, then all we have to do to import this to our store is going to be to import the draft. And that's pretty much it. Before, in the traditional way of dropshipping, we would have to copy over the entire description, copy over the title, download all of the images, copy over all of the variations, and that takes a long time. Now, to add to this, we can even go to a different supplier, like let's say AliExpress, and we can also find a product on here. If we find something on here that we like, we can even import it pretty much the exact same way. Now for this, all we have to do is simply just copy over the link and then go back to TheThe and then click on add products, go to the single product and type in the URL on there. So from here, we can go to edit now. And just like the other product, it'll be imported to our draft section. Now let's check out that bottle opener that we saw earlier. Here I have it in my draft section, and this is where I can go ahead and edit any details. Remember how I told you that in the traditional way of doing things, you're going to have to copy over your titles, your descriptions, and everything? Well, this is how TheThe is going to streamline this for you. So this is going to be where you make any necessary edits to your product before having it go live in your store. As you can see, the title, it's already been imported, so you can go ahead and change it through here. Now, you can also optimize the title with AI directly on the page, so you don't really have to spend too much time figuring this out. You can go ahead and choose a different tone, so make it sound professional, sellable, or funny, or even optimize it for things like Instagram and TikTok. Now, for this, let's just do professional really fast and do AI right. So here you can see that it changed it over to adjustable stainless steel can, bottle, and jar opener for 1 to 4 inch lids. So it made it a lot more streamlined and a lot easier to read. We can go ahead and optimize it even further from here if we choose to, but this looks pretty good. So let's click on save. We can also select the shipping method that we want from here as well. So I always suggest to go with cheapest with tracking, because the cheapest doesn't always give you tracking. The fastest with tracking, a lot of the times, will be pretty expensive. So the cheapest with tracking is the perfect middle point. Now, the same way that we can edit the title, we can also edit our description. And again, we can use AI for this. And then we have our different variations. So instead of having to copy over all of the different variations, right now it was just 2, but other times it could be 5, 6. If you're importing clothing, it could be upwards of 20 or 30. And that's going to take an insanely long time. And another thing that's going to take even longer than that is calculating the pricing for this. That's something that I've always had issues with, but using TheThe, it's entirely streamlined. So from here, we can go ahead and click on edit any one of these variations, and then we can see our pricing calculator. So here we have a fee percentage. Typically, Shopify is going to charge you about 3% in credit card fees, so we can leave that as is. But if we want to increase this, we can go ahead and put this at 4% or 5% or whatever we choose. Then we can go ahead and take our profit percentage and think, how much do we want to make from this? So typically speaking, you do want to make about 2 to 2.5 times what you're sourcing it for. So if that's the case, let's go ahead and put about 150%. And as you can see now, at 150% profit, we're going to be selling this product at $11.64 with 4% in fees. Now, the cool thing about this is that this right here, the total profit, this is already excluding the fees. So you don't have to do the math on your own to figure out how much am I going to be paying in fees, how much is going to be deposited into my bank account. Here, you automatically know if I sell this product at $11.64, I'm going to be making $6.82 every single time. Now, once you're happy with your pricing, then you can simply just go ahead and click on save. And if you want to do a few edits to the images, maybe take some of them out or add a few others, you can also do that through the images tab. But once you're ready for this product to go live in your store, once you're ready for people to start making this purchase, all you have to do is click on save and import, and within seconds, it'll go live on your Shopify store. So let's go ahead and check that out really fast. Let's run over to our new arrivals, and boom, it's right here. We have the adjustable stainless steel can, bottle, and jar opener for 1 to 4 inch lids. So as you just saw, we pretty much created an entire dropshipping store and even added winning and trending products in less than 5 to 10 minutes. This is why traditional dropshipping is pretty much phased out at this point. When you create your store the traditional way and import products, it takes way too long. With this new method, you can start various Shopify stores in less than a day. You can start up 5 different Shopify stores, let's say, in one day, all in different niches, or just all in the same niche, but with different products, with different branding, with a different looking feel, and ultimately find out what works for you a lot quicker and a lot easier. So what did you think of today's video? Let me know down in the comments below. Is this something that you've used before? Have you used the AI pre-built Shopify store feature through TheThe? Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments below. Huge thank you to everyone for watching, especially if you made it all the way to the end. If you did make it this far, make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and ring that little bell notification so you don't miss out on any future videos. Huge thank you to everyone for watching once again. My name is Mario with TheThe, and I'll catch y'all next time.